Okay, this is my first time in Rive. Not my first time, but my first actual exporting project in Rive. So this is a simple hover state and a click state of a button. Since I'm a Web3 fan and I'm a Web3 enthusiast, so my button is Connect Wallet. I think this is basically Phantom Wallet style. This bouncy motion style. This bouncy motion style. So basically, this is quite simple. I'm not going to break it down in this video, but this is me showing up and this showing what I've learned and right. So basically, the way we design components in Figma, you have the idle state, the hover state, and the click state. Do you get that the same way you have to design in Rive or design, yeah, to animate in Rive for those states? So if I have any animation that's meant to be going on in this idle states, I'll have to animate it. If I have any animation that have to be going on in this hover state, I have to animate it. Then they click any other animation that I have to do, you have to get it done. So in Rive, there are just three things that you have to take note. Normally, if you are used to After Effects, you will know these are timeline. So you have to take note of your timeline, and every timeline you use it to animate the states that you want to have in your animation. So I have the no hover state, which is the idle state, the hover state, and the click state, which my major animation is in the click state. The hover state is basically scaling. I scaled the property. Yeah, this I scaled the property to 110 and then changed the color. Practically, if you use After Effects, almost everything that has a keyframe is animatable. Same with Rive. So this is my first state over idle state over state and the click state. So my click state has the major animations which I want, which is the bouncy click animation. Now there's something for this, for you to put together these animations, there's something called the state machine. This is where you drag and drop any state you want to get. Use of, let me delete this. Any state you want to get, and then tell them do this or do that, do this or do that when I do this. So for the hover state, for your animation or your element to interact with your mouse, there's something called listener. So this listener basically listens to where your mouse is and what this your mouse does. I think in Figma, when you are prototyping, you tell them there's a hover, there's idle, and there's a click. Do you get that's basically the same thing that this listener does. But these listeners listen to the properties you've had in this state machine. Do you get maybe added a boolean or you added a trigger? Those are big words. I think, yeah, added the boolean or added the trigger, and anything you've already told these you've done in these animations. You get anything you've done in these animations, and then you've told these things to do. You've told these things to do. That's basically what this listener will be listening for in your animation. So this is a simple one that I've done, a click animation, and I'm just telling you that Rive is not hard to learn. Just put in your mind and learn it, and it's going to be a super cool tool that is going to grow this 2026. Yeah, a lot of products are going to be integrating it because you can do a lot of things. You can do a lot of things. Now they have data binding and all that in here. So let's go build more. Yeah, thank you.